Hello guys, today we're taking a look at the new Rotary the Rotary Avenger Sport, sorry. This is a new release by Rotary. It comes in a bunch of different colors, but this green dial was really stunning, and I thought it'd be nice to take a look at it. It's a brand new release from Rotary Watches. As you can see, it does state British design down there. They're a British-based company, or UK-based. But yeah, it's a pretty cool chronograph. It's a good everyday watch in my eyes. It's very nicely sized. It's a quartz chronograph. Pricing comes in around a little above 300 US dollars, but a lot of times they run 10–15% off if you sign up for their email list and stuff like that, so sometimes you can find a good discount. Anyway, the watch itself obviously is housed in a solid 316L stainless steel case, the usual. Pretty much brushed besides that highly polished bezel and the sides of the crown. So you can see here we get brushing around this case, very flat case, as you can see here. Plants very nicely on the wrist as well, and then flipping to the other side, as you can see, nice brushed finish over here, very smooth. As you can see, there is a chamfer of polishing over here, and the entire bezel, the smooth bezel, is highly polished to give a nice contrast between the polishing and the brushed finish there. I like the actual cut of the case. It's very nice. It's pretty unique. Kind of a little vintage vibe to it. As you can see, getting closer in on this dial here, beautiful green kind of sunburst dial. Looks great below that domed mineral crystal there. Rotary sign there in white below the 12, which is applied with all the hour markers as well. And we have 3 subdials. We have our ticking seconds hand, we have skeletonized hour and minute hands, as you can see there. This is a 60-minute countdown. This will go around 60 seconds, and you get 60 minutes or 1 hour. If you can see, there's actually little lume plots which glow green, which is pretty nice there. I'll get you a little lume shot towards the end of the video. So we get a domed mineral crystal, as you can see. It gives it some nice distortion on that green dial, which makes it look pretty cool there. But yeah, overall it's a pretty easy to use functional chronograph, a good everyday watch in my honest opinion. Getting into some basic dimensions here, we're looking at 40 millimeters in terms of diameter, 49 top to bottom or lug to lug. Looking at 20 millimeters in between the lugs, we get 50 meters of water resistance, and we get an 11 millimeter thickness. That is without the crystal. Add a millimeter for the crystal. So yeah, it's a pretty thin watch, and as you can see, it also does wear pretty thin on the wrist, considering the end links kind of fold under here, as you can see, so they don't kind of stick out, they fold under, which is very nice on this brushed oyster style bracelet, as you can see here, which is actually very comfortable. It comes with a nice signed rotary clasp as well. It is a stamped style clasp. I know some people will complain about that. You do get 3 micro adjustments, and yeah, it is there's no screws, it is using pins. Getting to the case back, as you can see here, we get a nice rotary mold there. Screwed down case back, stainless steel, water resistant 50 meters, a chronograph, your model number in mineral glass, solid end links as well. The back is completely brushed. Now this chronograph, you do get a 24-hour subdial. If I can move these hands out of the way, so you can see here. We do get a 24-hour subdial at the right, and then we do get a 60-minute countdown, and then we do get your 60 seconds over here. Very easy to use. Piston head style pushers. Good grip on the crown as well. It's a pull and push crown. So you start this over here. This will start ticking away, as you can see there, and then you can stop it, and it resets. 60 minutes. The hands, I would say, are pretty legible. They do have lume as well on the ends, which is good for legibility. Highly polished, faceted hands, you can see there. Long ticking seconds hand, as you can see, which is very nice. Easy for legibility. Easy to set the time there. Yeah, just a great, kind of really stunning dial. I'd say most of this watch, the dial is really a lot of the watch, and the case shape I really like. But yeah, it's a pretty cool, little nifty watch for an everyday wear, and it really wears pretty thin on the wrist if you look at that case profile. But yeah, there is a little lume on the watch, so we'll get you a lume shot. And let's take a look at the lume. I'll throw it on my wrist, and I'll give you my thoughts on this new release from Rotary. If you can see there at the bottom, it does say British design, which is pretty cool. So as you can see here, there is a nice amount of lume, and the lume is actually pretty bright, as you can see there. And if you kind of go at different angles, the domed crystal will give kind of a distortion to the lume. But looking straight on at the watch, you can see the lume perfectly. Nice little lume plots on each hour marker, which is very good for legibility at night, obviously. Just pretty cool. I think it looks really nice. Now for my wrist, this watch is the perfect size, as you can see here. The buckle on the clasp is actually really comfortable. It's not thick. I don't really like thick clasps, especially on a watch that's 11 millimeters thick. And end to end, 49 fits perfectly flat on my wrist. One that can definitely slip under the cuff, as you can see here. Very comfortable watch, doesn't jiggle or make any noises or anything like that. Not too light, but not too heavy. It definitely has a nice wear to it. The case cut obviously has a lot to do with that. And yeah, they're definitely pretty legible at all different angles, even with that domed mineral crystal. And you get all different shades of green when you wear, especially when you wear it outside, even under the light, as you can see there. So yeah, definitely a pretty comfortable watch there. Other than that, it's a pretty simple chronograph. If you're looking for a good everyday watch, I'd say, something you can wear every day. It's quartz, Japanese quartz chronograph. Pretty long battery life, about 2 years. It's not going to fail you. Very accurate, within a few seconds plus a month. I would say check it out. It's a pretty cool watch. It's a good everyday watch, something you know that's not going to fail you. It's a pick up and go watch. You put it on your wrist and you head to work. You don't have to worry about the correct time or anything like that. Very easy to set, and you do get a chronograph if you want to time something. But yeah, other than that, one thing I maybe would change was I'd probably put a domed sapphire crystal. Maybe I'm just nitpicking here. Maybe a nice domed sapphire crystal. But other than that, I think it's a pretty nice release from Rotary watches. Their watches are pretty good quality. I reviewed a couple of them. They are releasing a lot of new watches pretty much every couple months. Definitely keep a lookout for this company. They've been around for a very, very long time. They are kind of one of the traditional, British companies that have been around for a long time and are still kicking. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, as usual, of this new Rotary release. This is Watch Addiction Watch Reviews coming at you with the new Rotary Avenger Sport. There are a lot of different dial colors of this watch. I will drop a link down to them in the description below. Check them out. There's like 6 different dial colors, and they have a lot of other neat dive watches as well. They have dress watches, dive watches, a really cool kind of square thin watch, like a reverso style. I saw that on their Instagram, which was really cool. Maybe I can get that in to check it out, I'm not sure. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Definitely subscribe to the channel, throw the video a like, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Bye.